I don't know if things look a bit different to you today. If so, then there's a reason why. If everything's the same, then that's okay too. So the reason why I'm concerned is because recently I updated my computer to Windows 11, and I don't know if it really affected my computer in a way. What I mean by that is, well, admittingly, I needed 2 attempts to record the second half of part 146, because during my first attempt, the emulator crashed. Yeah, I don't know what happened that caused it to do that, and I didn't even click the close emulator option by accident. But it gets even better, because after I was done editing part 146 and saving it, the computer itself crashed. Yeah, I don't know why it did that. But I'll tell you one thing. Good thing it didn't crash right in the middle of me recording the second half of part 146, otherwise I would have been really pissed off, because, yeah, I've been working on that part, and then all of a sudden the computer crashes. Yeah, that's not going to sit well with me. So as of right now, I think everything's okay. I don't think anything is out of order or anything. So yeah, I'm not really sure why all that crashing happened when I was last recording. Actually, back when I did Crystal, I think I said something about updating to Windows 11 back then. But during that time, I don't think anything out of the ordinary happened. Well, actually, I think all that time ago, I think the emulator window was slightly modified. So yeah, I don't think that was a huge issue, but yeah. What happened previously, yeah, I'm not really sure why the emulator itself crashed along with the computer. Okay, I'm gonna put Cresselia in the lead so that way I could match whatever I'm going to fight. Alright, anyway, last video I did say I was going to talk about some of the foreign Pokédex entries of certain Pokemon in Diamond and Pearl because you can only see quite a few of them. And those Pokemon consist of Ekans, Pikachu, Psyduck, Ponyta, Staryu, Magikarp, Wobbuffet, Heracross, Sneasel, Teddiursa, Houndour, Wingull, Slackoth, and Roselia. On Platinum, you're able to see every single Pokemon's Pokédex entry in a different language. Okay, going over to the right, that's going to lead to the desert area. I think it's Route 227, although I could be wrong about that, actually. I was there previously, but I had to go there because I had to fight a boss trainer if I want to get to Stark Mountain. Of course, I'm not going to go over there quite yet because I want to make my way to Stark Mountain, so we'll be going there later on. Oh, it's Route 228, my bad. Yeah, sometimes I don't remember the names of these routes by heart, so forgive me if I screwed it up. Of course, it wasn't as bad as it was back in Emerald 386, where I thought one route was another route entirely, because, well, I guess those water routes really overwhelmed me. Anyway, on to bigger and better things. As of right now, starting from December 6th all the way to December 12th, the 5-star Azumarill and Clodsire Terry battle events are up and running in Scarlet and Violet, so if you want to get those Pokemon, now is the time to do so. Also, in Kitakami, there's a mass outbreak of Whoopers, with a chance of those Whoopers having the absent-minded mark, so if you want to get those Whoopers, now is the time to do so. The molting of Pokemon, huh? Interesting. Well, I'm not really sure if those bird Pokemon potentially molt their feathers, because I heard certain birds can molt their feathers. Alright, let's go back to Route 226. Alright, once I get a little bit further up, we're going to see a pretty familiar image. Back in Route 113 in my Emerald 386 Let's Play, it was raining ashes, and looks like that's going to be the case again. I'm not really sure that's really healthy for you, because, well, I've never been to an area where it was raining ashes, so, yeah, I can't really tell you from experience how something like that must feel. Oh yes, there was something I was going to talk about, but I didn't have the time to do so, but it looks like I have the time to do so right now. Okay, we're halfway there to Stark Mountain. Anyway, back when I was talking about the battleground over at the survival area, there was one other feature that I never mentioned that's exclusive to this game only. So it's called the 24 Battle Gauntlet Match. So what is it about? Well, basically you're taking on 24 battles in a row with free healing every 3 battles. So this Gauntlet Match will consist of you fighting gym leaders, rivals, Elite Four members, and battles against Team Galactic commanders, and even Cyrus too. So yeah, if you do all that, if you complete all 24 of those battles, you get the grand prize of a Master Ball. So you're probably going to ask me, am I going to partake in that little gauntlet match? Well, I'm not sure yet, because that seems to be a whole lot of hoops to go through just to get another Master Ball. Although I did do that little gauntlet match before, but let me tell you, it was not easy. So yeah, I'm not really sure if I want to go through that again. Of course, if I do decide to do that, then I'll just get a Master Ball, so that way I could maybe use it to capture Arceus if I want to. So yeah, I'll have to think long and hard about that decision, whether or not I want to go through that gauntlet match, because yeah, that is pretty long. Although I'm not really sure how long it's going to take me to get to that gauntlet, because if I decide I want to do that, then maybe I have to speed up and play music or something, so that way the video is not so long and I can get to that gauntlet a little bit quicker. So yeah, I'll have to think about that when I want to make that decision. So yeah, I'm not too sure yet. Oh yeah, the reason why I put up a reflect when I fought that last trainer against that Tauros is because, yeah, that Mega Horn, yeah, that really hurt Cresselia a lot the last time I played this, so yeah, I just wanted to keep Cresselia safe so that way I don't get killed by that Tauros. Yeah, it's happened before, so yeah, I don't want it to happen again. So yeah, that gauntlet match, I'm not really sure how many people really play this game, and if so, then I'm not really sure if people go out of their way to do that little gauntlet match, because yeah, as I said, the grand prize is a Master Ball. While some people can be interested in a Master Ball, since yeah, that's one of the best Pokeballs in the entire game. But yeah, as for me, well, I'm not really sure. But then again, maybe I do want to, because, well, who knows? I guess I could see the final lineups of certain team members of certain opponents. Okay, I thought for a second that high jump kick was going to do a lot more damage because, as I said before, in this game only Lopunny is normal fighting because that's the type of Mega Lopunny. Which is also the reason why Psychic is super effective on it. So yeah, I'm not really sure if I want to partake in that little gauntlet match quite yet. I'll have to think long and hard about it. Well, I'll tell you one thing, once I get everything done in regards to fighting trainers all over this area, then I guess I'll take on the gym leader rematches as well as the stat trainers. Okay, be careful not to go so fast here because your momentum was too strong. Okay, over here we have Crash Awake and Barry. Okay, what's Crash Awake doing here? Oh yeah, it's been quite a long time since I last saw you. Yep, you got that right. Well, okay, I guess he's right about that. I guess he's right about that too. You're still calling him Master? He's not your master. What part of that don't you understand? Wrestling moves, huh? Isn't he a little too young to be learning wrestling moves? I mean, he's only, what, 10 years old? Doesn't he have to wait until he's, like, what, 18 or something? Or then again, maybe if he's a teenager, then I guess he could learn a few wrestling moves. But yeah, still, it's very strange how Barry can't seem to take no for an answer, and he keeps on kissing Crash Awake's ass. Yes, I am going to Stark Mountain. Yeah, I have to admit, those Pokemon, they can be pretty tough, which is the reason why I don't think I'm going to use Shaman for a little bit, because, well, taking on fire types with a grass type, that's not a good idea, even though Shaman does have earth power, but it can only do so much damage to those fire types. And I think I can counter a Skarmory there too, and I don't think Shaman can handle a Skarmory, so yeah, I'll have to resort to something else. Didn't you say that before? Okay, he's going off to the Battle Frontier. Well, good luck with that. And he's going to go chasing after Crash Awake again and calling him Master. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that kid. Okay, in here we have a little bit of a throwback to Generation 3 once again in the form of this lady. Yeah, remember that one old lady who was on Route 111? Yeah, she's going to offer to heal up your Pokemon, and then afterwards she's going to offer you to heal up again. Okay, that I'm going to say no to that because I don't need to do that so many times in a row. Okay, no thanks. Well, I'll know to come back here when I really need to heal up. Alright, what do we have up here? Oh, okay, I think we're approaching Stark Mountain pretty quickly. Oh, this guy, I think he was put a little bit further to the right of this area. I think he was put here because I think in the original games, I think Buck was supposed to be here, but I think he's a little bit further up this route. I can go talk to him right now, but yeah, if I do that, then it's not really going to do much of anything because, yeah, he's not going to let me through to Stark Mountain until I've defeated all the boss trainers. So yeah, as for those Terry battle events involving Azumarill and Clodsire. Well, I do have Azumarill already with huge power, and that thing is kicking a lot of ass for me. As for Clodsire, well, I'm not really sure if I want to go after a Clodsire because that thing is incredibly slow, so I'm not really sure that's really going to benefit me or anything. Although I will admit, Water Absorb kind of interests me, so maybe I could consider it, or then again, maybe not because, well, I just say slow and steady wins the race, but not if a Pokemon like Clodsire is incredibly slow. Besides, I think there's other Pokemon that are better equipped for Water Absorb. Or maybe I could afford that a little bit better. Okay, let me try again. I think there are other Pokemon that are better than Clodsire that knows how to use Water Absorb to its full potential. So yeah, maybe I'm not going to go after Clodsire. But Azumarill, yeah, maybe I should... No, I think you should consider going after Azumarill because, well, huge power, yeah, that's really going to help you out a lot since, well, if you use Belly Drum, then... yeah, that's really going to do a lot of damage to opposing Pokemon. I know I did a lot of opposing damage to certain Pokemon, especially during Terry battle events, since, yeah, I really need a lot of power from a certain Pokemon, and I guess Azumarill was one such Pokemon. Okay, I believe Buck is... Oh, okay, I guess you can't see him yet. Alright, I'll show you once I eventually get over there. But as I said, he's not going to let me through quite yet because there's still one boss trainer that I haven't defeated yet, and believe it or not, that person is not very far away from here. No, not yet, but I'm getting there. Okay, yeah, as I said previously, he's not going to let me through this area, or, yeah, this area in particular, until I, beat all 6 of the boss trainers. Oh, hold on, I believe there's a hidden item in this rock. Yeah, that rock did look suspicious, so yeah, I knew to, check over there. Okay, the final boss trainer is actually down here. Okay, this person specializes in poison types, but I don't think I'm going to fight her quite yet because looking at the amount of time I have, yeah, I don't think I have enough time to fight her, so yeah, I guess I'm going to save her for next time. I believe she starts off with Gengar, so that might prompt me to start off with either Cresselia or Giratina. Well, Gengar does have respectable speed, so maybe I'll start up with Giratina so that way I can give him some action because, well, I don't think I really used Giratina in quite a while. So, yeah, I guess maybe I'll give Giratina a little bit of action. Although, maybe I'll put an item on it so that way maybe I could increase the damage output of Shadow Force. But then again, maybe not because Gengar's pretty frail, so I don't think... Giratina really needs it. So I guess I'm just going to keep the Lucky Egg on Giratina so that way I could have it gain a little bit more experience points. So yeah, I'm fighting some more wild Pokemon because, well, looking at the amount of time I don't have enough time to fight that last boss trainer, so I might as well kill some time and fight some wild Pokemon. Okay, I'm just going to put Giratina in the lead, and I'm going to call it an episode. Alright, so next time we're going to fight the last boss trainer, and hopefully make it to Stark Mountain at long last. See you next time.